Millenniums ago, there was a war between the human world and the other, the underworld. But somebody from the underworld woke up to justice and stood up against this legion alone. His name was Sparta. Later, he quietly reigned the human world and continued to preserve harmony until his death. He became a legend. The legendary Dark Knight, Sparta.
Devil May Cry. Sorry, we closed at 9. Again, no password. I can't seem to get any real business. Whoa, slow down, babe. Well, well, what do we have here? Nature calls? It's in the back.
So, you must be the handyman who'll take any dirty job. Am I correct?
Almost. I only take special jobs, if you know what I mean.
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta, Mr. Dante.
Well, the way I figure it, in this business a lot of your kind comes around. And if I kill each one that comes, eventually I should hit the jackpot sooner or later.
In that case, you should be used to this sort of thing.
Are you really the son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta? Didn't your daddy teach you how to use a sword?
Sword. Time to go to work, guys. Even as a child, I had powers. There's demonic blood in me.
What strength?
You were the first one to know about my vengeance. Looks like I'm getting closer.
It seems that way, but I'm not your enemy. My name is Trish. I came here to seek your help, to put an end to the underworld.
What?
Years ago, Mundus, the Emperor of the Underworld, resurrected.
Mundus?
Yes. His powers were sealed by Sparta. He's attempting to gain control of the human world once again. He has been preparing to open the gate on Malay Island. The castle is above this cliff. Come on, let's go! Ha!
Welcome to Devil May Cry Dante Must Die mode. And so, this is the hardest difficulty of the first game. So there's some things I want to show you guys too. So, whenever you see gold orbs in some places, I'm going to let you know. Like, for instance, instead of being a gold orb the first time you play, that will be a blue orb fragment. So, what are we expecting in this playthrough? Well, this is the hardest playthrough, so yeah, you're gonna probably expect a lot of cheese, because unlike most playthroughs, this is a very difficult game, and so the first time you play this, you can actually wall jump, so you can, oops, yeah, so that way you can get the blue orb here. Warning. Yeah, so you can do that to get this off the bat. This is an interesting game because yeah, so if you notice that I'm all upgraded, it's more like the fact that yeah, if you notice, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do it like this. Oh well, whatever. Fine, be like that. Yeah, so in this game, on this difficulty, I want to let you know something. I'm not too sure about the Super Sparta, but I do know for sure that, or not the Super Sparta, but the Super Dante. In this game, there is some things, such as the fact that on this difficulty, your Devil Trigger will not regenerate. So I want to specify that now, because you will notice that if you ever watch other people's playthroughs, you can tell if they're on a higher difficulty or not, depending on if your generation is another thing is, in this difficulty, I do want to state that all enemies have 90% health for some reason. Alright. So, yeah, so all enemies have 90% health, but they can also go into double trigger, so. So yeah, so this is the very first level. It is not one of those. It's one of those weird levels where it's like it's not too hard, but it's not too easy. It's a weird mix. So if if you noticed, for instance, yeah, so some of the gold orbs that I got now are actually what would be blue fragments. So the 4 or 5 that you just saw. Alright, so if you notice, alright, so yeah, so this is carried on from other platforms, or not platforms, but so that countdown timer is actually interesting, because yeah, so if you're wondering why I'm being cheesy about this, oh wow, that's the first time I ever did this mission without getting hit. Holy shit. was pretty awesome. S rank. Oh yeah. Off to a really good start. So yeah, so this is Dante Must Die. The Judge of Death. Alright, let's do mission 2 now. Alright, so yeah, we got our hand cannon. That's good. Alright, so as you may notice... Yeah. Oops, that was double mission. I'm sorry. Alright, so this is a very shorter mission. Or, well, one of the shorter missions. Like that. So... You guys may be wondering why there's more saves than there is on the file. That's because I've been trying to get enemy files, and my fucking god, they are the worst part of trophies for this game. If you didn't know, there's a trophy called Read You Like a Book, and so pretty much it involved these guys that I was trying to do, and they are extremely obnoxious because they are just the worst. Oh, for fuck's sake. But yeah, so what happened was, I guess, I was trying to get paragraph 12, which means you have to land a critical hit. And so that took forever to get, and no, I am not doing that trophy for you guys. I refuse. That is by far one of the most cancerous trophies, because unlike it being like a, you know, a decent trophy, it's one of the most pain in the ass trophies because you gotta go out of your way to do certain moves and shit, and it's just very frustrating because it's not even worth it, and it's just very frustrating because it just leads you to do this. So pretty much paragraph 7 and 6, if people are wondering how to do that, I believe paragraph 7 you have to get caught by a grapple move, and one of the best ways to do that is so one of the best ways So yeah, so because of that, it's just super frustrating, and I mean really frustrating. So yeah, probably got a C rank, most likely, because every time you save, the minutes carry over. So definitely, yeah, called it. Alright.
Is it?
Yeah. Like with other bosses, you can do certain tricks to them, but this boss, it's like, oh no, we're gonna be a dick. Cause like the room itself, okay, so like the room is bad because it has different fixed camera angles in it, so it's not like one fixed camera. So
yeah.
so whenever you go into a corner, the camera will fucking turn. And you're like, what the fuck? So you don't have like the actual like free roam camera that you do in most games. So it's more frustrating because the camera doesn't work with you. And it's like, oh, the camera's a little bitch. Oh my god, how hard were you laughing with the whole Nikki thing?
Gets her fiance involved. I think he is Esther.
Well, like, what was it? Like, fucking, what was it? Because her fiance only got involved because Josh was making a comment on that. But, like, I kind of agree with Josh. Like, Sean does kind of come off creepy. You know?
Oh my god, this team really fucking sucks. Oh my god.
Wait, now I gotta switch my gun. I don't know how people can play this game and be like, oh yeah, it's still a good game. No, it's not.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit. Like, I know how to do most of it, it's just the fucking camera angles that screw you over. It's like, what is it, like, I don't know if God of War ever had that problem where it's like a camera would, like, get you stuck in a place and then you can't see the enemy and it attacks you off screen.
What a big
Yeah.
surprise. I hope for your sake you
just
got
that annoying.
inside that big body of yours.
Hey, did I fucking say do that?
Yeah, almost.
Ow.
Who the fuck is Alice?
I thought you said, yeah, Alice. Oh, a lot of people are hating the new, Batgirl already, eh?
Really? Why?
Oh, because I guess in the trailer, there's this point where she goes to, like, Bruce Wayne's, place, and she feels like the bat suit, essentially. And then she's like, at one point in the trailer, she's wearing, like, the getup and stuff as, Batwoman. And then she's like, oh, I'm not gonna let a woman take a man's credit. Or, I'm not gonna let a man take a woman's credit. After, like, the girl's like, oh, look, it's Batman. It's like, well, essentially, I mean, you did take his suit.
No.
Am I going to do it? Please, but no, what the fuck? What the fuck? No! You grappled me? You little cunt? No, this is not acceptable. Yes! I win! You win! Spider dies! That took forever. Oh, that was an S rank too. Holy shit. Oh, holy shit.